What is up, guys? TRayALLDay here, and welcome to episode number 11 of my Fulham career mode. And as you can see in the background, we did indeed draw a game 0-0. This one against Rotherham, and if you guys haven't been watching my series for a while, you wouldn't know that I don't really like showing 0-0 results, just based on the fact that, you know, although there may be a lot of highlights, which there would be in this game, I just don't like showing a 0-0 result because it's just not what you want to see. Pretty boring in my opinion. This one would have been exciting on my end, but it still would have ended 0-0, and I don't think there's any point in showing those results, but it's just my opinion. Either way, we're taking on Wigan for the second game. We were very disappointed to only get a point against Rotherham, who in all honesty, we should have gotten all 3 points out of that game. We were dominating that game, and now we're facing a tougher test against Wigan, so we should have gotten that 3 points against Rotherham, because now we're playing a much tougher side where the 3 points aren't guaranteed like they probably were against Rotherham. So definitely need to be playing on top form in this game, as they have a chance here in the 34th minute with Maloney, who finds Kvist. Kvist passes over to Espinoza. Espinoza's going to find Vardy. Vardy's going to pass over to Kvist, who takes a shot, and Ruben Blanco makes a world-class save to put that out of play for a corner. And from the corner, Sean Maloney's going to whip it in. I believe his first name's Sean, am I wrong? But he whips it in. It goes to Espinoza, whose shot goes wide of the target, way wide of the target. What an awful effort from him. But we got a chance here in the 43rd minute. It's Matisse Bowley with a roulette around the defender, going down the right-hand side with his pace, goes inside the box, whips it over to Ben Yedder, who has an easy chance, but Grealish is there to tap it in from Ben Yedder's miss, and that's just all he's done all season. Been that poacher in that cam roll, which, you know, he doesn't score the highlight reel goals, but he definitely scores the goals when we need him the most. He has been absolutely fantastic this season, near the top of the table, top of the list when it comes to top scorers, and 8 goals in the championship so far, when the top scorer has like 11. That's just amazing for him. I mean, his positions are left mid and cam, so he's doing very, very well on the scoring sheet. But we have a chance here with Redmond, who's going to take a shot from range, and it goes just wide of the frame of goal. Just wide. What a finish that would have been from Nathan Redmond. But 88th minute now, the ball goes into the box. I just stuttered there. I don't know why, but it goes to Kvist, who whips it in. The ball is just all over the place. Goes off of Blanco. We couldn't quite clear it here as Kvist takes a shot. It takes a deflection off of Delors, and they would equalize 1-1. Delors going to run to the middle of the pitch like a complete D-bag, and I don't blame him though for running to the middle of the pitch, just because all the fans would probably be pissed off at him if he ran to the corner flag, would have got stuff thrown at him, and who could blame him? I mean, look at this defense, just atrocious stuff from us, as he is able to score off the deflection. I mean, Kvist probably would have scored that if it didn't even take a deflection off of Delors. So either way, Delors credited with the goal, his 3rd goal in the championship. But we're going to start straight from kickoff with Ben Yedder and Ntep on the ball at the middle of the field. Ntep's going to take this one down, tries to cut inside, but it's taken away by Kvist, who finds Delors. Delors finds Maloney. Maloney to Boyce. Boyce back to Caldwell. Caldwell could pass it forward here, which he does. Finds Espinoza, and they're going on the counter here. Could we possibly give up 2 late goals in this game to lose all 3 points? That would just be absolutely horrific from us. As Holt is on the ball, he could cross over to Boyce, which he does. Pogba takes it away. Roberts could get to it, which he does, and we just hit 5 minutes of stoppage time as Roberts going to bang it forward to Nathan Redmond, who passes on to Grealish. Grealish sees the man running in the middle. It's Redmond, and he's going to bang this one past El Hobbsy into the back of the net to give us the 2-1 advantage, and Redmond's basically just going to troll Delors for running to the middle of the pitch and do a little bit of a celebration himself, saying, "You mad? You mad, bro? I just scored on you to give us the full 3 points and ruin any chance they had of getting a point out of this game." I mean, they were on 10 men. I don't think I showed that challenge, but they were on 10 men in this game, and what a finish from Nathan Redmond as well. From his left foot, just bangs it into the back of the net. That was freaking fantastic. I will definitely take that every single day of the week. Goes into the bottom right corner as well. That was just a fantastic goal from Nathan Redmond, and I'm loving the signing of him so far. He's been freaking fantastic so far for us, and it would have been great to have him, McCormack, and Ben Yedder, like I said, but we couldn't really afford to have all 3 in our squad. But either way, we're starting from kickoff once again. Could they possibly get another goal as Delors is in the middle of the field? He seems a bit demotivated after Redmond did that celebration, but the ref blew his whistle basically after they moved it about 4 yards, and the game ends, and we get the 3 points, which I will definitely take. But we have a squad report here. I haven't shown one in a while, so I figure I will. And in all honesty, I'm very happy with how my team's been growing. I mean, everyone that I want to be growing is growing at the moment, which is just fantastic. I mean, Palmer Brown's gone up by 3. Pogba's even gone up by 1 when he doesn't even have that much of a potential. Ntep's gone up by 3. Grealish surprisingly only up by 1, which is a bit weird in my opinion. But I mean, Ben Yedder's already gone up by 1. Cruz has gone up even though he doesn't really play that much. Dembele's gone up by 3. He's going to be great for us in the future. Bowley as well, already gone up by 1, and he just barely came here. So the team is growing very, very nicely, and I am very happy with the progress we've made so far. Cully Woodrow as well hasn't played that much, but he's already gone up 3. This is going to be a great squad in the future. I mean, I plan to play here for at least a few seasons, maybe like 5, or that's more than a few, but 5 seasons. That would be great to see how the players pan out with their potentials and whatnot, because I think it's weird that when I see career modes on YouTube, I mean, don't get me wrong, I love watching other people's career modes, but it seems weird to me whenever I watch someone's career modes and they sign these potential players saying he has great potential, let's sign him, but then they leave the club after a year or 2 when he hasn't even hit like half of his potential. So I don't see their point in signing those type of players, whereas I like to see how they pan out, how they grow. So we could definitely stay in this career mode for the long haul. Like 4 or 5 seasons, then start a new one, or maybe 4 or 5 seasons and switch teams in this career mode and just keep it going in this actual date and the actual timeline, which I think would be fantastic. I don't know about your guys' opinions. If you have an opinion on that, leave that in the comment section down below. As well, I was thinking of starting a My Player series. I don't know what you guys would think about that. It would be with, I'm still deciding, it might be with me as myself doing a My Player, or one with another American player, which I did last year with Julian Green, but doing it with a different player. Right now I'm thinking of doing it with Joe Zhao of Dortmund, because that would just be fantastic to do. I don't want to do Heinemann, although I like Heinemann. I wouldn't want to do it with him just because we're already doing a Fulham career mode, and I don't want too much Fulham on this channel, because I'm not a Fulham fan, so I apologize if you are a Fulham fan and would like to see that, but I'm not, so I don't want to overdo it with the Fulham stuff. So if you have a suggestion on that would be greatly appreciated if you could leave that. So we're in the 72nd minute against Norwich, and Palmer Brown made a great save there with McCormack taking a shot. Ruben Blanco, he would have probably let that one go on the back of the net. He didn't even make an effort to save that. As we have a chance here in the 78th minute as Nathan Redmond's going through. Could he score against his former team? No, his shot goes straight to John Ruddy, and Martin Olsen's able to clear that one away. So the game would end 1-0 in our favor, which, you know, it's not a bad result, but I think we could have won by more, especially near the end of the game. I didn't show much highlights at the end of the game because they were basically not that great of highlights, and Redmond had plenty of opportunities in the last 10 minutes to get his goal versus his former team, but unfortunately couldn't do so. We had 6 shots, 6 on target, which I will definitely take. So either way, you know, we didn't lose in this episode, so I'm doing very well so far. I might have to bump it up to Legendary soon, although I think I need to get used to the game a bit more. But either way, as you can see, we're taking on Blackburn in the next episode as well. If you look at the table on the bottom right, we're 2 points away from that 2nd place, and we take on Cardiff City in the next episode. So it's going to be a cracking episode. If you guys could leave a like, that'd be greatly appreciated. My name's TRayALLDay, and I'm out.